I can actually kind of tell now when the mic is fucking up because it's like the volume keeps going up even when I'm not talking. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna test it just in case. Hello, hello. Good. Yes, excellent. All right, and get the YouTube chat up. Activate that. Alrighty. Hello, Pancake Toast. I didn't actually see your message right away, but now I do. All right. Let's get into it here. Let's get a little bit of this Balatro action. We got the same mods as yesterday for right now. We're gonna continue onward because we've probably only seen like a third of what there is to offer here. You are super early. You were like waiting, refreshing the page, ready to go. There we go. What's good? Reach anti-zero. I mean, I've done that before, but I can do it again. Yeah, we got a bunch of these unlocked, but there's quite a few we haven't seen, it looks like. Let's see if we can find the rest. There's a bunch of new vouchers as well. We saw the blind packs, but I wonder what the upgrade of that is. Looks like we gotta unlock a few more still. Reduce blind score using hedge trimmer. Okay. Fanny pack. Okay, we're getting there on the linked groups too. Oh, what I miss? One moment. Whew. There we go. Wow, that was a big one. Find this edition in an unseated. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fluorescent. We've seen that before. I just threw up. I feel like shit. Damn. That sucks. Like, is it like jet lag or something? Or just like caught sickness or something? Profile picture isn't working. Hi, I am new to Balatro. I did completed run like once on my phone, and I am already modding the PC version with Lovely and Steam Modder. Absolutely, man. Back when I first started playing Minecraft, I did something very similar where it was like a weekend, and I'm like, all right, time to mod it. There's some good mod packs. I'm liking this so far. This is what's it called? Bunko, I want to say. Bunco. Hold on. Yeah, Bunco. Bunko. So far, it seems fairly balanced. Let's see. What do we need for the last? Play 5 different suits in a single hand? Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean 5 different suits? Like 5 wild cards? I'll try to do 5 wild cards and we'll see if that works. Let's go ahead and play digital deck again on a higher difficulty. Yeah. All right. So we're playing with this mod adds a bunch of different stuff. So this is one of the things we can link together certain cards and essentially draw them all at once. Oh, damn! Fuck me, man. I've done that before. Granted, I wasn't really looking at anything in particular. I was just scrolling through the collection. But here we are at the small blind. You'd rather not. There we go. Why? That's a great question. That's really, it would probably be a logistical nightmare more than anything. People all over the world. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we got some people over on Twitch, we got some people over on YouTube already. Let's open a Jumbo Buffoon, just to see a few more options. Okay, those aren't excellent, but I will take a mail-in rebate, I think, since it's foil. Foil should help. Basically, I'm looking just for 7s, and then, any sort of high straight, I guess, would work, too. Hey, there's a 7. Alright, we'll take $5. We got our straight. That should be winning, I think. You are alone on YouTube? Are you? Hold on, let me check. YouTube is much better about telling me how many people are watching. You are alone on YouTube right now. It looks like the other person who was with you switched over to Twitch. I've got a few people who jump back and forth. Let's take the Jolly Joker, that should be fine. Should be fine. But thankfully, hopefully you can read that chat. Sometimes it's a little bit small, I fear. All club cards are debuffed. Don't particularly care. So I'm looking for aces and then like a 2-pair, maybe, would be nice. Okay, there's my 2-pair. Discarding any more isn't gonna get me anything, so let's just play it. You wanna donate to me? I appreciate that. Eventually we will grow and that option will become available. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. 50 followers on Twitch, apparently, so I'm told. Actually, as much as I like death, I think I would rather judgment here since I'm... Okay, thanks for the egg, I guess. Let's take the lovers. Think to gather 4 selected cards, share same rank or suit. Okay, yeah, we should look like for a 4 of a kind or something to link together. Any tips for normal Balatro runs or some good mod suggestions? Well, I have seen, as for, well, I'll start with the mod recommendations. I haven't played with that many, but these are the 3 that I run. Brainstorm is a little specific. It lets you like re-roll to look for specific jokers early. That's really all it does. We used it when we were trying to go for specific challenge runs. More speed just lets you speed up the game more. And then Bunko is the one that has all the jokers for me. There's also something called Cryptid. I wouldn't really recommend it if you've only played a couple of runs, because it breaks the shit out of the game. Discard 10s. As for your other question, any tips for normal Balatro runs? There's quite a few. First one, I would say probably make sure you always keep your money up, right? Because you get econ, right? You get money based on how much money you have. And it's really, really important, especially as you go up to the higher difficulties, to keep that up. And then, I mean, you haven't played that many runs, so I think my best advice to you is probably just try out all the jokers, like, learn how they work, because knowing which ones are good with other ones is, like, incredibly helpful. For being able to, you know, you see one of them in the shop and you're like, ooh, that works really well with blank. Maybe I'll pick this up now in case I get that. Fuck, I just heard a gunshot? Hopefully not over here. Keep your money up and your funny up. keep your money up and have good mental. Space Joker is the best Joker. Space Joker's not bad. The Bulwark. Playing a straight discards all cards in hand. Okay, whatever. At the point we got to this blind, straight was my most played or tied, so I do think it's whatever your most played hand is. Alright, let's see if we can find a 4 of a kind. What am I discarding? Kings? There's 3 of a kind. Maybe we can find a 4th. Okay, we never found any kings. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Let's play a flush here. I'm gonna lovers this 9. That'll be fun. No, in Slovakia. I'm Slovakia. We got people from all over the place in this chat, eh? Mr. Worldwide. I'll take another econ, sure. Alright, I didn't really intend to play a straight in the first place, but thank you for preventing me from doing that. Money, and a little bit more money. Did not draw the 4 of a kind still though. Womp womp. Will house me. North Korean. That would be something. I would actually be proud of that. I would be proud of the North Korean as well, just for finding my channel. Like, bro went looking. Do I want a hieroglyph? I don't really need to, but I'm gonna anyways because I want to get the voucher. On lowest rank increases in rank when you play it. Looks good to me. Let's upgrade my anus. What? Swashbuckler egg combination. Pretty good. Let's keep our 3s. Discarding 4s. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Very well. 2 pair. Good enough. Okay, bro. Whoa. I mean, you're not wrong, but still, like, damn, that feels like that came out of nowhere. Bro, look what I found. It's a shame I can't really... I guess I can sell Jolly for it. This is my best build ever. 1 molt, some chips in the form of a foil card, and then a bunch of utility shit. Discard 3s. I mean... Ooh, actually, hold on. Nah. Hold up. We got that link. Boom. 4 of a kind. Salad Man, what should you draw? Well, what do you normally draw? I don't know much about your experience drawing. What speaks to your soul? Oh, he draws stuff. Okay, look at this guy. Drawing stuff. Let's level up, well, I would have hoped for a, like a 4 of a kind level there, since I just hit my linked cards. Do I have... No, I don't have anything special. Chaos. Chaos is pretty decent. Let's go next. Bro's out here drawing stuff though. Let's do a little bit of art. and then hang the 4s, and then discard all that. By the way, what does nothing voucher do? Excellent question. So every voucher in the game has 2 tiers to it, where like if you get the first voucher in a run, it adds the second one to the pool. So like +1 hand adds one that says +1 hand again to the pool. And there's a bunch of them. There's like 16 vouchers that each have a second tier. The does nothing one does nothing, just as it says, but if you unlock the second version of it, it's +1 joker slot. Which is very powerful, which is why it's hidden behind like 2 vouchers back to back. Yes, the does nothing voucher does nothing. Big if true. Oh yeah, that's true. You need to buy a blank voucher 10 times to get. So like you see how normally you can only hold 5. If you get the second copy of the voucher, you get to hold 6 instead. Banana. Nah. Alright, we just go next here. As for what to draw, man, I could not tell you. I'm very fickle when it comes to drawing myself, so like I will like I only draw random shit whenever it comes into my head. I couldn't tell you exactly what to draw. Ooh, we got another the one. Right, you get to kind of pick, when you do these, you can link whichever ones you want together. Right. Let's link, what should we link? Kings? Just cuz? King. Another 4 of a kind. Bada bing, bada boom. 4 kings. Linked up. And a celestial shirt. There's my 4 of a kind. That's what we're looking for. And what are we discarding? 5s? I got you. There are kings as well, eh? I don't think that doesn't even do anything, right? Yeah, there you go. Have 4 kings. DJ, you need to listen to Tyler the Creator, but if you don't like explicit lyrics, then his newer albums. I have heard things about Tyler the Creator. I don't actually, I haven't heard his music, but I've heard about him. I don't give a shit about explicit lyrics though, like, hit me with it, man. Obviously, I can't do this on stream because I would get copyright struck into the next dimension, but I will listen to it on my own time. Are we all over here today? I don't know. Like, we're a little bit here, a little bit there. T-Dog, of course, you know, he's over on YouTube's all capsing bananas. So, like, there's at least a couple people over on YouTube. Ah, right. ×3. Minus 0.1 for each enhanced card in your full deck. How many do I have? I have 2 coppers and a wild. So that's a 2.7x. That's pretty good. Maybe it's time I sold Gros Michel or Mr. 2.7 here. I would like to get a few more wilds, but maybe that's where I'll stop with the enhancements, because we have a pretty strong base deck right now. They want me to discard 9s. I can do that. Assuming I draw them. Huge. There we go. Boom. Give me all my money. play the Four Kings. YouTube will fall to the copyright strike. Should I start playing Bunko? Man, maybe? If you haven't played very many games, like, maybe play a few more and learn what more of the Jokers do, and then add, because, like, for what it's worth, this mod does add 80 Jokers, right? Like, that's a fair bit. And some new mechanics as well, by the looks of things. Up to you, man. If you're good at that stuff, then send it. But otherwise, I'd probably recommend playing a few more normal games. He left out the P. Did he? I'm also playing a run right now, round 7 running vanilla. Word. DJ, can I do a Nan in front? Oh yeah, let me just manifest it into existence real quick. Woogie woogie woogie. It took me like 4 streams to pull off a Nan imp, man. I can't just do it on a whim. I can consider doing another Nan imp run in the future, but it's something you need to give me a little bit of a break on from time to time, particularly because it's always the same Jokers. Oh no, lost immediately. I really don't want the idol, but thank you for providing me the option. Ah, there they are. Whoops. Alright, I'll take the +8, fine. New run. At least try to get Nan, please. Why? Why do you want me to get Nan imp so bad? I do intend to do it again in the future. I don't know if it'll be today for sure, but it is on the docket. I do get very good views when I do Nan imp runs. That is for certain. As much as I would like ramen here, I'm discarding a hell of a lot, so it's probably not the best. Bro, there's my lovers. Okay. Let's put lovers on jacks, I suppose. That's a horrible link card. Ass. Fluorescent? Yeah, fluorescent. I'm not really trying to do this, though. Maybe I pick it up just so that I have the edition unlocked. Boom. And then I'm gonna sell that as soon as I see literally anything else. Cloud 9. I have been collecting 9s. That works for me. Next. I'm confused about the banana thing, lol. Like, the banana in general? Like, Gros Michel? Or what part about the banana thing are you confused? Sire, a speck of Cavendish, please. All enhanced cards are debuffed. Okay, well, I've only got like 4 of those, so I think I'll be fine. There you go, have one of those. I never thought Swashbuckler Egg would actually be like a reasonable choice. Let's go back and anti-petroglyph go. Oh, banana? That's just how I say banana. for added comedic effect. It's an item in the. It's a joker in the game. Where you at? Where is Mr. Banana? Banana. Losing on round 2 is probably best case scenario, man. You get a new one going quick. Yes, banana. What do we got? Oh, fuck, Wario? What do you want, Wario? Gain 8 chips if it contains a flush. That's okay scaling. I don't really play flushes, so probably miss me with that this time around, but... You'll get Nanimp next run, trust. Well, currently I'm playing modded and I'm not trying to go Nanimp, so it's probably not happening, but I have gotten it in the past. We did do that on... What is this? Spectrum 5. Hey, look, guys. New hand type just dropped. This is 5 different suits, so we're gonna unlock the new deck when we play this, right? We got spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds, and a wild, which is this mythical 5th suit that I've heard about. There you go. Boom. You can't see it, but it's behind my head over there. I unlocked a new deck. I don't really want any of those. Maybe I can make another 8. Make another 8. 8s are pretty close to 9, right? I need a replacement for mail-in rebate, but I haven't really seen anything great yet. Wario. 2 king, 2 8, 2 5, 2 4. Too bad you can't play 4 pair. Ooh, this is new. Converts up to 3 selected cards to, I'm sorry, fluorons. Could you speak English, please? What does this mean? Is this a new suit? I mean, we gotta do it, right? Yep, that's a new suit. Okie dokie. We're here now. I'm gonna sell that and see what Judgment gives us. Ah! His name is Zero Shapiro. Scored kings, queens, jacks, or rankless cards have a 1 in 8 chance to create a D6 tag. Very well. I'll take, I'll just go next. We do have some kings we can play. Bro's name is Zero Shapiro. Amazing. Alright, let's go like this and just hit the 1 in 8, bro. We did not. We now have 5 suits to choose from. Very normal, very standard poker gameplay. D6 tag D&D ass mod. Hey, D6 tag is actually a normal tag. That's actually just a tag in the base game. Nobody knows, like if you asked most people what's a D6 tag, is that a real thing? They'd be like, what the fuck? No, but it's right there. Oh, you haven't seen 3D Jimbo? That's the voxel Jimbo. Alright, level up Spectrum 5. It scales really hard with chips. 55 chips is crazy. Yeah, that's 5 cards with the same rank, each with a different suit. Okay. And let's level up Planet X once, sure. This morning I got a blueprint copying a 5.5x holograph and a 3.375 baseball joker. Bonus points for doing the math correctly there. And a 2.25x observatory, which gave me about 5 bajillion points per hand. Yeah, I would imagine that's actually pretty cracked. Selected cards are flipped face down. I actually really love this boss. Pick it up, whoop, flipped face down. okay. This was the one we were talking about we hadn't discovered yet. Reduce blind's score by 5% for every hand played. That's pretty good. How useful is that? Like, as you go infinite with this is not that helpful. I wonder if it's a multiplicative 5%. That's probably the case. Let's go ahead and get that. But it really scales well with the number of hands you have. So Burglar would like that. You could probably go Nana very easily if you got like Blueprint, Brainstorm, couple of Blueprints, couple of Brainstorms, couple of Burglars. If you get up to 20 hands, you just win, unless it's multiplicative. Got banana on my run. Should I buy? Question mark. Yeah, bro, it's a banana. Hello? Like legitimately, it is one of the best commons. Like, it's very, very good. At least early. And of course it falls off because it's just 15 flat mult, but it can carry you through the first couple of antes. Died at ante 12, small blind, 300 million. Yeah, that's usually like the ceiling for a lot of those kinds of runs. Unless you have some sort of like quadratically scaling stuff like Baron or AAA with retriggers, stuff like that, you're gonna hit a ceiling right around ante 12 or 13 because of how fast it goes out of control. Let's make some more Fleurons. I have to imagine that this game adds an uncommon joker that works with this suit, right? So if I convert enough of my deck to Fleurons, I should unlock a new joker that way. Ah, what are you? Copy first Terra or Planet card used this round. That sounds really good. It's like a free fool. So it's jiggling. So if I use this, I get the fool back, right? Yes, nice. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Played cards with Fleuron suit give +6 mult when scored. Now this is twice as good as the other ones, I assume, because you have to actually make them yourself. I got the other banana once, like the 1 in 1,000 chance to destroy. Yes, so if you weren't aware of the connection between the two, once you have Gros Michel, when it dies, Cavendish is added to the pool of cards you can get from the shop. That's the 3x 1 in 1,000 one. So like the other reason you might want to take banana is because if it dies, Cavendish is really, really good. Like, banana's good. Cavendish is really, really good. Alright, let's go next here. Let's look for 9s and 6s, I want to say. There's another 6. Ooh, we got a flush house. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We got a flush house to work with. Boom, 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 boom. Ka-chow. It's not quadratic, it's exponential. The total number of money spent re-rolling scales quadratically. Yeah, I guess the scoring is exponential, huh? But the builds like the Baron Mime and the AAA Retrigger, those are quadratic though, right? I'm not mistaken there, right? Like getting more retriggers, that's, yeah, because you're scaling on 2 different levers. So that's quadratic. Banana has died. Well, perhaps that's a good thing. Cleanse. Add fluorescent to 3 selected cards in hand. How is that any different from... What? Oh, fluorescent. Fluorescent. Fluorescent can't be flipped, debuffed, or forced to be selected. Or I could consider the following. I could Ouija right now. And then all of a sudden, all of these cards will be the same rank. That sounds pretty good. Alright, we now have a hell of a lot of sevens. We now have 17 sevens. And Cloud9 is god-awful all of a sudden. 1 in 3 chance to upgrade high card when you upgrade any poker hand. Sure. I'll take the weird false Hydra looking thing. Abyss. Converts up to 3 selected cards to halberds. Okay, so that's the other one, I guess. Lust is $7. Temperance is 50. Not a very tough choice there. I think I'll go with the 50. There we go. Easiest $150 I've ever made in my life. Polychrome Juggler. Say less. And a glittery banana. What is this? 1 in 2 chance to rescored copper cards an additional time. That's horror from the deep abyssal thing returned to the brine. How do you have the time motivation to stream every day for like 3 hours? Excellent question. I want it to work. That's really what it comes down to, is like, it's consistency. And to be honest, gaming is already my hobby, right? Like, I'm gonna play the games anyways. If I'm gonna play the games anyways, I might as well do it for like some end goal or purpose while I'm here, you know? I would say, that's, like, I've given this a shot in the past, a couple times. I've probably said that a billion times on stream at this point, but back when back the previous times that I tried to do this, I didn't really get as much traction as I am this time around, so I kind of just gave up after a while. I was like, well, if no one's gonna watch them, might as well just play them on my own instead. But it still hasn't changed the fact that, like, I'm gonna do this anyways, so here we are. Do I want Doodle or do I want Shiny Banana? I guess I'll take the Shiny Banana. It's time we pulled out of all of our econ. Technically, at any time, I can sell the egg for $50. Thank you, Swashbuckler. Ooh, new Joker unlocked. That guy looks mighty suspicious. Well, got 2 card on shop at the same time. One is all card considered face card. Other one is played card, has 1 in 2 chance to give you $2. See, that's what I'm talking about. There are a lot of combinations of Jokers like that in the game that, like, just work so well together. And if you know what those are, it makes your runs a lot easier. I don't really need chips. I've got Gross Michelle, and I've got a level 9 4 of a kind. So I think we just go next here. Things are starting to get expensive. Go next and look for how many 6s I got in this deck. I've still got all of my 6s. Let's dig for some 6s, because then I can bump them to 7s with my okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll play my Spectrum 5 instead. Do I want Doodle or Buck? Does it stop for anyone else too? I don't know. Does it stop? Link together 4 selected cards where 2 cards share the same suit. Let's see. Do I have any 7s in here that I can... Yeah. Okay, can't select that one. Okay, all of those are linked. Can I do that? No. Unfortunate. I can do this, though. That should work. Yeah, there we go. Another set of linked 7s. My internet isn't even bad. Well, I'm sorry if you are getting some lagerinos. I'm not doing face cards, but that is kind of good. Let's take a death. A good death. Hey, there's the burglar that I was talking about earlier. +3 hands, lose all discards. It's not the worst. I don't really have anything I want to replace though, so pass. Riffraff is good for early antes, indeed. So Riffraff, if you aren't filling up your Joker slots right now, Riffraff's a great way to do that early. If you have most of your Joker slots full though, it's completely worthless, right? The Tooth. Oh man. This man's got teeth. Oh right, I'm out of discards. That's a thing. Let's death a 4 into a 7, because that's where we're at now. We're just making 7s. There you go, have a 5 of a kind. Take my money, whatever. I got enough. Can we get an art channel in the Discord? Absolutely, let me do that now. We can do that in the main channels, create a new channel. Art. Boom. Move that down there. I got you. Ectoplasm? Would I like an ectoplasm? Sure, why not? My hand size doesn't matter to me. Hand size is for suckers. I have linked cards. Nope, I will not be taking flashcard. Not good enough. Goodbye. And uploaded. Ooh, we already got some new art. Let me get over here real quick. We've got Smokey. Here, let me, might as well show it off on stream. You know how it is. Screen cap. Smokey. Cute. Love it. Zoop. And zoop. Oh, whoops, I rolled too far down. I have seed money, right? Right? Yes, rolled too far down. It whips. All face cards are debuffed. Next Joker is fluorescent. Whatever. Face cards are for nerds anyways. Let's hang a couple of these. The hung man, correct. Ah, the banana finally died. Goodbye, Mr. Banana. Now, where is your friend Cavendish? Ooh, what are you? Hearts and diamonds count as fluorons. I do have a fair number of hearts and diamonds. Let me get that. He's smeared, but not really. Big blind. Ah, here we go. A deathable card. There we go. And then we play the Spectrum 5. Ka-chow. Got a dash. Hello, Ravens Tea. Where are you heading off to, Witch? Got obligations. Ooh, another 4 of a kind. Don't mind if I do. Voxel's still up at 2.6. We're gonna keep it that way. Oh, it's called astigmatism. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, what does this look like? And then I realized it looks like me when I'm driving. Alright, let's go next. The plant. I'll pretend like I care. Here, take that Spectrum 5, get out of my face. No, I'm doing a funny catchphrase for my new legally distinct character, Sammy Fluron. Original the character, do not steal. We got, okay, let's do that and that. Now this and this and this. Ka-chow. Ancient Joker. Eh. He's good, just not right now. Whoa. What have I drawn? I wonder if I can get a... Am I able to get a 5 of a kind with 7s? Or a flush 5 with 7s? Not really. These two are linked, but they're linked with these two. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's, I don't know, play Flush House, sure. Jimmy Neutron, but from Dollar General. Jimmy Neutrino. Ah, here he is. Cavendish has arrived. Hello, sir. We have been waiting for your call. Made more fan art in Art Channel. Man, I'm loving this. I am loving this. Cat cam. Me pet cat. I think Smokey's passed out right now. I don't see him around. I'll go look for him in a little bit. See if he's open for some cat cam action. Let's go. Back over here. What am I looking at here? $50, that's what I'm looking at here. The biggest value of this swashbuckler egg run is that you get $50 every time you see one of those things. Sell the universe. The man who sold the universe. He's really up in the ante. Fluorescent. It's a fluorescent card. Playing cards gain fluorescent when enhanced. Also, fluorescent. Ooh, that's new. This Joker gains +3 mold per consecutive played hand containing a spectrum. Per consecutive played hand containing a spectrum. Would you care to tell me what a spectrum is? Is that only Spectrum 5? Can I play a spectrum of other cards? Does it have to not be a 5? I wonder if there's like a spectrum hand type where it's just 5 different suits. Like the opposite of a flush, you know what I mean? That'd be interesting. It still seems kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie, having to play that. Maybe if you have a shitload of wild cards, it's fine. Did I need to be concerned about that boss? It was called the Cadaver. Hand must contain a face card. Okay, yes, I do need to be mildly concerned about that. Okay. Though I am drawing a hell of a lot of these. Let me lust here for 10 bucks. Now, it didn't say the scoring hand has to contain a face card, only that the hand does, so I can play a 4 of a kind plus a jack and be fine, I think. Oh. What the fuck is this called? I've seen this thing before. I don't remember what it's called. The 7 pieces that, like, you can make into a bunch of different shapes. When a 7 is scored, plus 7 mult times the amount of scored 7s. Why is this a rare? That seems not that good. Why is this a rare? Because I guess it's a lot of flat mult, right? Like if you play 5 7s, you get like 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Also, actually really good with this deck of 27s. Maybe we can take out Astigmatism for this, just see how it goes. Go next, after I pick up the Arcana here. Oh, never mind. We're gonna be re-rolling a little bit. I got 50 bucks burning a hole in my pocket now. Glittery. Still don't want it though. Don't want those. Guess I'll take the Emperor. And we'll go next. Alright, the Cadaver. We'll see how much this fucks me up. Good, we got a queen early. So, if I play this, hand will not score, but if I play that, it does. Cool. Alright, let's turn a 2 into a Copper Joker. That will reduce my mult just a little bit, but I don't care enough to do anything about it. Hang the Ace and the 3. And play this. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay, so it's plus 28 per. Okay, so I can see why this is rare now. If you're playing a lot of 7s, this is like a hell of a lot of flat mult. I see the value now. Since that's pretty much all we play, I wonder if we can sell our egg finally. Pick up like Games Collector or something. It would, obviously we'd lose a bunch of value on Swashbuckler, but it's not really all that good anymore now that we have Tangram. Right? Move Games Collector in. I have no idea what you are yapping about over here. Ooh, Invisible Joker. I'll take an Invisible Joker, yeah. Let me get that. Level up played poker hand if it contains a Spectrum. 1 in 4 chance this card is destroyed at the end of the round. It's like the opposite of a Space Joker. Lord of Yapper Town. What are you? Fluorescent. Ah. Oh, whoa. They hit it on us. Before I unlocked Fleuron's, Crop Circles had a different description. It didn't have the Fleuron, like, descriptor in there. Neat. Scored cards in winning hand. Gain plus 50 chips until the end of next round. It's not bad, I guess. Plus, or times 1 mult per link created this round. Oh, that's really good. Alright, sorry Juggler, you gotta go. Or maybe Voxel? Maybe it's Voxel. Nah, it's Juggler. Get out of here. That's really good. Yeah. That's a damn starfruit, though. Have you ever made a rubber band ball? I have not, although I have seen a friend of mine make one over the course of a really, really, really long time. There we go. Spectrum 5. Casual 2 million. This is very fancy. Played cards with Halberd suit give plus 30 chips and plus 6 malt when scored. This is exactly what I was talking about. That's just like the diamond suit one and the heart suit one, like Bloodstone and such. What is this? Like an amethyst or something? Maybe? I just got 1 billion in one hand with red seal, steel kings, and a baron. That is how it goes. With baron, if you have the kings and the red seals, you win. If you don't, you lose. Plain and simple. You can equip both links, by the way. I don't believe so. It doesn't let me select both. If I can't select 4 more cards, it doesn't let me select them, right? Like I can select this, and I can select like this, but if I select these 2 cards and then this, it doesn't let me. I'm clicking. Art. Voxel's gonna go down if I do this, but I'm trying to decide how much I care. I've decided that the answer is I don't really. I'll Chariot, and then I think I'll skip this though. I don't care that much about those. Deployment. Voxel kind of sucks. I mean, it does and it doesn't. 3x unconditionally, or even 2x unconditionally, right? Like, if you have 10 enhanced cards in your deck, that's usually enough. That seems like a pretty standard run a lot of the time. And that's still an unconditional 2x, which is not bad. Like, people generally consider the duo to be pretty good, and that's not unconditional 2x. Modern art. $1 billion. The starting bid is $1 billion. You know, it's really good at separating the haves from the have-nots, right? But when in reality we really are all one people, and you know, we don't have any differences between us, but society, you know, we draw this line between ourselves so that we have someone to hate. Yeah. I see it. I see it. Ooh, what are you? Plus 10 mult if played hand contains a spectrum. Okay, so the fact that it's only giving you 10 mult tells me it must be a fairly easy hand to get. I have to imagine just playing 5 different suits probably gets a spectrum. Alright, big blind. Amber Acorn isn't going to matter that much. I'm just going to hold on to Tangram. Let's do a Spectrum 5. Even though it's strictly worse than my 4 of a kind, I just like playing it, man. It's the fun new hand type. Easy 2 mil. Alright, Swashbuckler needs to go. I'm not going to accidentally duplicate it. Get the fuck out of here. When boss blind is defeated, create a spectral card. Thank you. An easier way to get spectral cards. It's a little bit, like, lackluster because you could only get 1 per ante, but it's still, like, I would say this needs a little bit of a buff somehow because it's rare. If it were uncommon, I think this would be balanced. Perkio. 2 bananas and a Perkio. Curious. Curious. Bro's fancy slug. My max is 8.7 E12. That's pretty solid. So 8 trillion. It's 2 a.m. If I go outside, I get kidnapped and held for ransom. Damn! I lived in a pretty bad part of the US for a lot of my life, and I've never been like, man, if I go outside right now, I'm gonna get kidnapped. I made DJ. But I'm already here. I wanna learn. I like those flashy numbers on my screen. The big number go up game is fun, man. Number go up game is very fun. You've got good color cohesion. True, actually, I didn't even realize that, but like, yeah. Works out pretty well. Hold on. I think this looks a little bit more complete. Made DJ in the art channel. It was a joke. Yo! Okay, that's some good art. Hold on. That's actually some good art. Here, let's get this. Like, hyper realistic, man. True, unrealistic. Bro's making unrealistic jokes out here. Like how my immersion has been ruined. Oh, whoops. Why you look so fancy? The fuck? This must be the invisible Joker. Which means it's a Cavendish. Which means I need to move it all the way to the end. Much better. There we go. Yeah. You can have this. Ah, fuck. Oh wait, actually, order didn't matter. I forgot that's a trigger on hand played, not on after hand played. What, DJ, why do you look like a guy who loves the Muppets? I didn't realize I was on r/roast me right now. What the fuck is this? The Muppets are fine. For what it's worth. I can't say I go out of my way looking for the Muppets, but Kermit is, you know, he's a cool dude. How many Fleurons I got now? Am I up to 20 yet? 17. Fuck the Muppets. Damn! How did I acquire that Perkio? I got a soul card, like, couple, maybe even last round, rather. I don't want that. Whoa, bro, chill out, you're too close. What the fuck? Is this nearsighted? I bet that's what this is called. I bet this is called nearsighted because the other one's called astigmatism. Yeah, so if you find soul cards, that's how you get the legendaries. Bro's like up in your shit, like. What are you? Gain $50 when acquired. Okay, that's ominous. I'm not touching that. Bro's gonna rob me for sure. Gain a negative Joker at the start of every shop. Oh, so specifically the normal Joker. What is the synergy there? Abstract Joker, I guess? Just go for a shitload of flat mult, right? You get Abstract Joker, you get a bunch of negative Jokers. Huh. I can see it. The Jonkler. My Spectrum 5 is not good enough. Thank you, Perkio. I mean, 10 gram can go whatever. Sorry, Perkio, you're a little too late in the run for this, and I also don't have Observatory yet. So, easy come, easy go. 4x. I'm sorry, did I say something and not realize it? No. Okay, Solar said something, and I didn't realize it. Supinus and Saladingus. Why am I not a doctor yet? Because I didn't go to school for that. Alright, this is what peak performance looks like right here. We got a 15 out of 6 hand size. Very casual. Let's just go ahead and play the 4 of a kind, actually. 600 times 61's a pretty solid hand. Easy 15 mil, easy 15. Yes, I may be stupid, but I'm also dumb. Okay, now you're just tacking random words onto the end. Times 5 if hand contains a spectrum. Alright, now you've lost me, because, like, the other one's plus 10, and this is times 5? Alright, let's take this. It's good enough. Yeah, 10 gram is probably still... Actually, is 10 gram better? 10 gram's like 100 and something. 4 of a kind is 61. Well, I can't use it with 4 of a kind, never mind. Spectrum 5 would be what I would be comparing it to, so it's better than Cavendish here. Yeah. I'll look for more Spectrum 5 levels when I can. If Balatro was in casinos, you would have enough money to pay off your student loans. This is true. Thankfully, Local Thunk has repeatedly declined to do that, and I am happy for that because it's probably best not to be associated with gambling as a game maker. Plus 1x base score for every $10 held. Okay, so it's like 880, 660. Oh, okay, so it's the base is 1x still. Okay. Or something. I don't fucking know, man. I just work here. There we go. Easy. Show deck. Normally you would have to pay for that. We have a few 7s. 22. Thanks, bro. The L. Hold this. Hold this L. What you got for me? Anything good? Nah. Get out of here. Onk. Is it about time I just killed all of my jokers to hold 2 of the dynasty? No, I don't think it is. I will sigil this just because, haha, funny. Alright, great. We now have a shitload of halberds. What do we do with all of those? I'm not really sure. Honestly, it just made Dynasty a lot worse, though, so we'll see how this goes. 4 of a kind. Also 4 of a kind. There you go, hold that. I don't actually know if this is winning. I'm multiplying the wrong card. Oh, it's still winning. Never mind. We good. Little on the small side. True, yeah. It's slightly below average size deck. Unless you compare it to Abandoned. And then it's like, you know, it's all about context. I guess I should sell Dynasty now that I've pivoted so hard to Halberds. Yeah, sorry, Dynasty. You're not actually that good anymore. Sweet, we got Wario. Alright, sorry, Wario. I want to see what else we can get. Sweet, we got the dog. There's actually 2 more suits in this mod. There's, Fleurons and Halberds. The jumper apparition? Oh look, I immediately get a Spectrum 5 after I sell it. Whoops. 4 of a kind, sorry. Better. All copies of Jumper 69 are personalized. I'm gonna pretend like I know what's going on. Alright, show me Temperance. Thank you. Simply will it into existence. Let's stick to the moon here. That works. That works. Spades are debuffed. Fight me. Oh, this still gives 28 even when these are debuffed. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Do I possess Temperance? Hell no. Why don't you go get an Ananth? Also, I just found the family. Easy 4 of a kind. Yeah. We can do that in our sleep. We've literally been playing like nothing but 4 of a kinds the whole game. It's what all these links are for. You again. I guess I can make 3 more halberds. Why not? Death. Next. Tine. 7s are debuffed. Man, fuck you. What is wrong with this guy? Plush 5 is so much worse than 4 of a kind. Holy. Just play the 4 of a kind. Slow net. Put it downloading like 5 minutes ago and it's still stuck at 6 megabits? Yikes. Blind pick. I can't see. I've got to pick randomly. It's blind. Oh, it actually tells you the minimum ante you can get these guys. Yo. Let's go with the psychic. Sure. I don't even know what the original... Oh, right, it was the time. Okay, yeah. For the best that we did that then. That wasn't a real boss blind, and then I made a bunch of 7s and they were like, whoa, 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 this is too many 7s, what the fuck? No. Balatro, but every time I beat a blind, I get fucking shit. Man, Gen Z humor is crazy. Even if you're not Gen Z, that is Gen Z humor, so... I stand by what I said regardless. Balatro, but every time I play a hand, I recite the entire B movie, and every time I recite the entire B movie, it gets a little bit faster. Is it better to copy Mime or Baron? I have Blueprint and one of each. Okay, follow-up question. Do you have Steel and do you have Red Seal on your kings? Because that does affect it. That does affect the answer. Essentially, a rule of thumb, I can answer this just generally, I guess. A rule of thumb, you want the number of retriggers you have to be equal, or as close as equal as you can get, to the number of 1.5x's you have. So if you have Red Seal and Steel, so you have Red Seal as a retrigger, you have your base trigger, right, because every card triggers once, and you have Mime, so you got 3 base. And then with Baron, you have 1 multiplier of 1.5x, and then your Steel is another one. So in this case, you have 3 of one and 2 of the other. If you get a Blueprint, you want to do the Baron, so that you have 3 and 3. What the fuck is a blind pack? We're playing modded. It allows you to change the boss blind like re-rolling would, but you get to pick 1 of 3. Ooh. Headache, yeah, no shit. Create an arcade tag for each 4 playing cards destroyed. How about I just take the Fool and we go next? Must play 5 cards. Okay. I got you, bro. Bam. You can't see shit. I'm doing a Space Joker only run, and currently I'm on round 69. What do I do? That sounds like a meme. We made it to ante 12 so far. We're doing good. I don't know if I can hit 300 million because I haven't really been paying attention, but hopefully we can. I would like to play this 4 of a kind. What do you give me in return? 26 million, okay. Well, thankfully, okay, it is multiplicative per hand going. We'll see if we can get there, but I don't think we do. This might be it for us. Nah, we don't get there. We'll get fucked. It is so Jover right now. Maybe I can find some Steel Jokers or something, or Steel, we found 1 Steel, right? That'll make up the difference, right? Maybe if we had started with our Steels, we would have made it, but otherwise, nah. Good run, though. 59 million best hand. For, just fucking around and hoping for the best, I'd say that's pretty good. We got a new deck type, though, and that's definitely what we're doing here. After defeating each boss blind, add 4 random exotic cards to your deck. Okay. Spend at least $100 in a single round, gain $50 when acquired, and then he's not going to tell us what the other half of that is, but it spooks me. Polymino cards allow you to link 1 more card. Extra card can be of any property, so you can now link 5, assuming you have this voucher, of course. Defeat Amber Acorn without disabling it. When blind is selected, shuffle all jokers, and this joker gains +6 mult. Resets when any joker is rearranged. That's really bad. That's not a good joker. That's simply not a good joker. like, it's just random, right? Like, whether this is good or not is entirely random. Because if you shuffle, like the issue is not with other jokers, because you can easily play a run like I just did, where the joker order simply doesn't matter. But this joker innately, its order matters, right? It's plus mult. You have to put it on the left for it to have any effect at all with your times mult jokers. So like I'm struggling to think of a situation where I'm okay with taking this. Like, there's not even a niche situation unless I'm using only plus jokers. But like, why the fuck am I doing that, right? Go Naniv, Space Joker only. Okay, I'll see you guys in 4 years. All required scores reduced by 20%. So just increase your score by 25%. This voucher is 1.25x mult. That's what this voucher should just say. This voucher says 1.25x mult. And I'm gonna keep playing the mods, man. Don't ignore my message. Watch me, bro. Let's go for a flush, but that 2 is too low for me to actually include it in the flush. That is also too low. Sorry, 3 doesn't count either. It's closer, but not good enough. There we go. Boom. Floosh. Do it. Play a Naniv run. I double dog dare you. Ah, shit. He's got me there, guys. I don't have a choice now. Alright, let's spend all our money since we've got an investment tag. Nil Bill. Because he's blind. He's bald, right? His hair is nil. Got him. Alright, what do you got for me? Hopscotch, Mary Andy. Sure, let me get Hopscotch. And then Spectral me. Wraith, $1? $1 to get a rare joker? Yeah, what you got? And I'm poor already, let's go. Bro can't stop me, I'm already poor. And then I get to sell him right afterwards. We've got the Hermit to go with the investment tag. We are now cooking. Look for the diamonds. Fuck it, we're committed. Send it. We didn't hit it. We did hit a full house though. We take this. Lovers, okay. And a 2 pair gets us the rest of the way, I think. So let's go ahead and use the lovers on the 8. And play the 2 pair. Actually might not get us there anymore now. No, it still does. We're good. We're good, we're good. He's got you by the balls, you have to. I'm obligated to. Take abstract early. Why not? Ooh, here we go. Dynasty. That's actually good because they're adding exotic cards to my deck, so it's gonna get easier and easier to find those as we go. Let's go ahead and open a standard as well. Maybe we find one more in here. We do indeed. Alright, let's go next with this in mind. I realize Vagabond is not doing anything for us, but I also don't really care. He's giving me +3 mult. I have no reason to get rid of him at this point. Alright, so this is a Spectrum, right? Yep. Diamond, club, spade, heart, random, which in this case would be one of the other two suits. Boom. Easy. What mod is this? This is Bunko. It is Bunko. Universe randomizes the suit rank enhancement edition and seal of up to 3 selected cards. I get to pick 2 of these. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Use. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Thanks. When it says randomized, does it just mean it shuffles them around? Like, that wasn't helpful. Chariot U so that I can Emperor. This is Bunko Bucko. The thought. Quawar. Where. Saturn, but not. Let me get that. $5 for every discarded 2. Let me get that. Okay, so we're pretty much exclusively looking for spectrums. There we go. Pretty easy to get them, it seems like. Boom. I suppose this deck is helping by giving us a lot of those exotic cards that we need. So it'll kind of naturally fill up and allow us to do this. It also helps that we have 6 suits to pick from and we only need 5 of them, right? I wonder if you could do a straight spectrum too. You could probably do a straight spectrum, you could probably do a spectrum house. We've seen a spectrum 5 already. Those all seem like they would exist. We don't have seed money, right? No. Okay, let's keep on rolling. Definitely gonna take the sky. Do I want campfire? I can't use square joker with spectrum. I wonder if there's a version of 4 fingers for spectrum as well, where you only have to play 4. Let's go, let's sell Vagamond for campfire for now. And open a celestial. Go 2 pair. Next, the wall. To the window. To the wall. Spectrum. I've not been paying attention to mail-in rebate at all. Ooh, a Baron. Is this a Baron run? We've got 5 kings right now. Honestly, it's not a Baron run, right? It adding random shit to our deck every single time we beat a boss just means that it's pretty unlikely that we're going to be able to like really make Baron work. I'm probably still going to take it for right now because I'm not using hopscotch at all, but this is also very useful for Spectrum's Lovers cards. It really buffs up wild card value. Sell the hopscotch, buy the Baron, and go next. The swing. After play or discard, flips all cards. After play or discard, flips all cards. Notice it does not say flips face down. That's probably why it's called the swing, because it goes back and forth, right? Flips face down, flips face up, flips face down, flips face up. That kind of deal. I'm gonna leave stream if you don't do a Nanav run. Fucking bet, bro. Send it. You think you can hold me hostage? And thank you guys for completing the the song lyrics. 65432, 5432. Do we have a 6 spectrum? We do. Alright, let's see if we can find the 6 or ace of spectrum or something. Oh, no. Alright, we'll just take this. Good enough. Good enough. I think bro's getting dementia again. If played adjacent to another scored copper card. Enhances into cracker cards. We have a lot of spades. Can we get rid of one? We can. What else do we got a lot of? Guess that's really about it. Let's go ahead and adjustment those 2 cards. Sir, I'm gonna have to request that you bring it down to like an 8 from a 10 there, buddy. Discard those. All the duplicates, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spectrum. That's exactly what someone with dementia would say, though. That's exactly what someone with dementia would say, though. That's exactly what someone with dementia would say, though. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not you. Fuck, I don't have any spades. Okay, let's go discard you and you and you and you. And these 4 are the important 4. And then I do this, and it flips everything face up again. Excellent. 3, 4 suits, 5 suits. There's our spectrum. You want to go back in the basement? Dude, I told you I don't have a basement. You would be swimming. You just want to get away from all the dementia talk? Please, sire. I wish to go for a swim. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, pretty easy. We're also getting lots of spectrum cards added to the deck. Pretty soon we're gonna have to remove some of them, I think. Blue Joker's finally not ass, though. Oh, hey, that rhymes with glass. Is this like a Cave Johnson reference? I'm the guy who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons? King, Queen, Jack, 10. Damn. We're almost there. Let's discard these 3, see if we can pick up a 9. Ace, King, fuck me. Repeating. King, Queen, Jack, 10, King. Whatever. Okay, okay. Chill, chill, chill. Do I ever cave my Johnson? That sounds incredibly painful, actually. I'm gonna have to agree with Solar here. Gonna be a hard pass from me. Cartomancer's not bad. Quar. Straight flush, sure, whatever. Never gonna play that. The Blade, first time score exceeds 6,000, makes hand score 0. Well, that's gonna happen whether I want it to or not, buddy, so... Here, you can have this. And... what else do you want? You want that, and that, and that. You can have those. Delicious. King, king, king. 7. Did I really not draw anything else? No, there it is. 10. Nice. Alright, yeah. Set it back down to 0. Whatever, bro. Here, take another one. Fight me. He really doesn't like that nickname. Petroglyph. Oh boy, we could do it again. The Paling. Lose $1 per card discarded. Okay. So like the Tooth, but not as bad. Every time, man. I'm gonna actually pick this up. I can see potentially making this work. It requires a little bit more finagling, but what's life without a little finagle, am I right? Let's go 1 diamond in each of these suits. And we got a boom, 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 boom spectrum. And I'll go ahead and Hierophant these two. I've been holding on to this too long. I've been saving it for I don't know, next year. Kids at the orphanage call me Dick. Yeah, kids are cruel. It's a good movie. What if I showed you the Nazca lines and they made a Joker? What? Okay. We're spazzing. How many spectrums have I played? 11, so it's still not as good as Abstract. That being said, Swashbuckler is as good as Abstract. It doesn't scale though. Supernova requires a little bit more playing to get as good, but it will get better eventually. So I suppose Supernova's worth it. And a reroll. Buy. Sell. Boom. Campfire upgrade. Next. Big blind. Sell Cartomancer. What's our judgment? Marble Joker. Okay, that's worthless to me, but thank you. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, I want to keep you and you as well. That's 4 suits. Jack, 9, 8, 7, 8. Spectrum. Anyways, I'm gonna leave forever now to go get ready for my large day. TM? For real? We can move on to a slightly more eloquent manner. Ah, sick. I was wondering when I was gonna pick up a standard Joker. Been looking for him for a while. Yikes. Get out of here. I'd rather have the extra 0.25x mult. Alright, lose $1 per card discarded. We'll see what we can do. We've got 4 suits here, so we are going to have to discard something. Let's do that and that. Sure, take $3. 2, 3. Ooh, almost got the Spectrum house there. Spectrums value hand size a lot, I can tell. You really want hand size for these. Alright, bro. Time out. Bro's trying to create his own demand for moderators. Start with 0 discards? Whatever. Whatever, bro. You think we can get the 5th 4? I think we can get the 5th 4. We could not get the 5th 4, I lied. It was a bold play. And it didn't work. Flush 5 Spectrum. You know, honestly, a 5 wildcard hand very well might be a Flush 5 and a Spectrum. And a little part of me wants to do that, but it's quite a bit later into this run already, so we'll see if I can actually get 5 wildcards and draw them at the same time. If we can, maybe. Another option here for potentially a Spectrum 5. If they would be so kind as to provide me with the 5th queen. They were not kind enough to do that very well. Spectrum it is. Spectrum 5 versus Flush 5 Spectrum is different. Virtual pack. Okay. 3 cards share the same rank and the other card shares a common suit while not sharing the same rank. I can see how linking cards could be useful with Spectrum specifically. So like I could link 3 cards of the same rank and right, like I could do like 7, 7, 7 and a Jack of Florons, right? That's 4 different suits, and then I would just need to find either a diamond or a halberd. I guess I have less halberds, so I should do this, right? And it's also 1 face card, so headshot can work with it. There we go. Oh, we drew our Spectrum 5, damn. Ladies. There we go, so like this plus that, right? Spectrum, boom, easy. 1 face card, no problem. Mega Buffoon pack. What do you got? Ooh, Mousetrap, fun. Plus 300 chips, 1 in 3 chance to lose a hand instead. What the I mean, like, I get it, because you put your hand in the mousetrap and there's a chance you lose your hand, but, like, damn, man. I don't want to do that. That's horrible. At least it's not worth 300 chips. If you give me like 5x mult, I might consider it. If you don't have anything nice to say, do not say anything at all. Selected cards are flipped face down, we can do that. Holy shit, we're only on ante 5? How did we get here? I know how we got here, it's because I've been playing slow. I've been playing very slow. How's our views looking? Looking decent. We've been up and down over on YouTube. Same on Twitch. Pretty standard stuff, pretty standard stuff. I don't want to hurt DJ's feelings. Damn, what do you got against me, bro? What are you whispering in his ear for, too? Hold on. We We could sell campfire here. It wouldn't be too bad. The Hanged Man. And some Mega Arcana. This is a pretty standard run so far. Nothing too spicy about this deck. It's nice, it helps you play a specific kind of hand, but it's nothing like crazy, which sometimes that's a good thing. Everything's still looking good over on YouTube. Looks like, yeah. Making sure I'm not like dropping frames like crazy or something. Sure, whatever. Fuck it. Send it, bro. Selected cards are flipped face down. I intend to hang them anyways. Let's hang you and you. And then I want to play you, 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 and you. I was trying a Nanimp run that you were doing. I could have gotten Nanimp, but I didn't get the reroll voucher till ante 30. Yeah, that can definitely hurt how much you get, like... you know, like you can't really run for the Serpent every time if you never get to reroll for them. I assume you're referring to the reroll bosses and not the reroll for $2 less. I'm glad you don't mean it. I'm also okay with you saying that because it's simply not true, so... Let's see. Nope, don't want to play a 4 of a kind. I would much prefer to play a Spectrum, which I actually cannot do here. I need a... Actually, contains a Spectrum. Contains a Spectrum. This should still work with Dynasty. Yep, it does. Excellent. Don't really need those. That's free multiplier. The quar. Level up my quar. Go this and that. This is easy shit right here, man. Link together any amount of selected unlinked cards in hand. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, shit. I can't actually link a Spectrum here. We didn't draw any diamonds or halberds that aren't already linked. Do I just link like 3 cards then? Do like... I guess I could link, oh, here we go. We could link, like, most of, straight flush or something, maybe? No, we don't really have that either. Spectrum straight, rather. Not a straight flush. Yeah, these are unfortunate cards to have drawn for this. I guess I'll just do 3 then. Let's do the, Wild should stay out. Let's do, like, these 3. That'll do. It still helps us draw Spectrums easier. It's just not as much as I would like. Check out my new art. What you got? That looks very AI generated there. Here's your AI generated art. Amazing. Boom. Diamonds are debuffed. Whatever. Whew. +1 booster pack slot available in the shop. And I'm not looking forward to after stream. I gotta go like pull weeds and shit. And do like hard labor. You stole it from bluemoji.io. Okay, but is Bluemoji... Is that AI generated? About. Probably not. Huh. I was just reading about them. Was just reading about them. Why is it in a fucking ROM? I can't look at this on stream right this second. I'm not gonna go boot up a ROM. Alright, here we go. Boom. I'm not gonna do it right this second. This is a bit too much work. But I will look at it. Having more than $5 debuffs the first hand drawn? I guess. Oh wow, we didn't draw our linked cards for once. Gotta actually discard. There we go. Plus you. Boom. You spent 2 weeks on it? Yeah, is that true? Is that actually true? That might actually be true. I don't know. Oh, fluorescent. Okay. I don't need an 8-ball though. Sick. The Knoll. Debuffs first hand drawn. Okay, well, I think... Diamond. Oh wow. No, we only drew four suits. Impressive. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Debuff it all you want. I'm still gonna win. Reroll once. Easily the best voucher I've seen so far. Being able to reroll the contents of an Arcana pack is absolutely cracked. I'll do that now. Cryptid. Cryptid. It's Cryptid, the suit we have the least of. I guess that's clubs. Boom. And I'll virtual pack again. Let's see what we got. Yes, I have a lot of cards in my deck. Let's do those 3 plus one of my halberd cards, maybe? Or, no, with a diamond. The diamond face card. This combination works really well, right? Because we got the headshot value, and we've got 4 of the 5 for a spectrum. Hand size 16 out of 5. Casual. Okay. Okay, we need a halberd or... Okay, surely there's something we can do here. This is a spade and a club. No, not a spade. A club and a heart? No. Damn. Did we just like draw a bunch of shit we can't actually do anything with? I guess I can do this, but I don't get the 3x from headshot. That's fine, I suppose. We're still good. Yeah, we're still winning. Okay. What's our boss? Indigo Tower. Cards not played previously this ANDR debuff. That one can be kind of rough. Looking for money. Did not find it. Once again, I say looking for money. Did not find it. I guess I'll do strength on those two, get some more 7s. And anything good in the Jumbo Buffoon? No. Reroll. DNA way too late. Way too late, bro. Not justifying that. Get some campfire value. Alright, let's go big blind. Let's honestly play one dead hand that isn't going to win just because I want to play these cards so that they aren't debuffed and I have some more options available to me. And then I will do this Spectrum. And let's see how much value we can get out of Campfire before we go into this boss blind. Deja Vu. Nah, reroll. And then let's, High Priestess. That's some value right there. Boom, sell. Boom, sell. And then Hermit. Little late on the hologram. Little late on the hologram for sure. And buy you, sell you. Go next. I may use the sky or I may want to just have it. This is the 3-er. And we've got a diamond and a spade. We don't want a spade though, we want a halberd. There we go. This should just win. I drew you but size accurate? Why does that sound like a thinly veiled insult? Because it is, yep, okay. I figured you out already, bro. Caught. Redeem this voucher in an unseeded run to learn what it does. Okay, that was 2 good runs. Sorry I didn't go infinite on that. I wasn't really feeling the infinite on that one. It was good, but it wasn't like that good. You want to tell me something in a voice chat? Well, unfortunately, I have obligations to get to real quick. And also that, I'm gonna be real with you, that sounds incredibly sus. You should learn to phrase that differently because that sounds like you're gonna kidnap me or something. For the time being, I am going to end the stream because I do have obligations. It's Saturday. It do be like that. You're just gonna yell balls? Amazing. Well, I'm glad I didn't, at the very least, I'm glad I didn't do it on stream. Alright. Good shit, everyone. Good shit. Fun stream, active chat. Love to see it. I will, as always, be back tomorrow, same time. See you next week. Yeah, back tomorrow, same time. I might also be on in the evenings, we'll see. I've been streaming some repo content, Word. School do be like that. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Peace.